outfit. I've been wearing gym clothes like this whole week, but since today's Sunday, I don't really have time to go to the gym because I get out too late. So Sundays are gonna be like my jean wearing day because I literally have not worn jeans. I don't know. So this is day I don't even know what from not washing my hair. I think I can wash it tomorrow, but it actually doesn't look that bad. It just obviously it doesn't look straightened. Yesterday on the topic of the gym, I tried going to the gym, but then I showed up and then when I scanned my card, the girl was like, just to let you know, we close at 7 today. It was like 6:40. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I literally didn't know you guys were gonna close. Which is strange because I've gone to that Planet Fitness like later in the day, like 7:30, like almost 8 p.m. And so I felt bad, but I was like, that's strange. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Did that change it? No, it didn't. Okay. So I moisturized my skin already. What I'm gonna do is set it with this e.l.f. mist. Again, my corner eyelash from this eye fell off. So now, do you see that? Girl, whatever. Yesterday, I was watching my vlogs and I noticed I haven't like drawn in my eyebrows in a while. And I don't know if I should shave them down again. I don't know. Yeah, I was like, oh, I should probably try to do my eyebrows again because they just look feathery. Like I have my dad's eyebrows. Like I have my mom's eyebrow shape, but I have my dad's like eyebrow construction. I don't know. Is that even a term? Unless I have my mom's eyebrows because my dad's are like blocky. And even though I'm like, I could have like thinned them out, but I literally didn't thin them out until last month. I'm gonna try to go back in with my Rare Beauty foundation. I want to make use of all my stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just hoard it and like let it expire. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me hydrate my skin really well. One thing about the Rare Beauty foundation is that it's known for it being like super drying. And then it clings onto your patches, like your dry patches on your skin. And let me tell you, besties, that is true. But if you moisturize like super well before you use this foundation in particular, it will work out fabulously. Trust me. I could literally make a whole video about my like skin journey because my lore is literally crazy. I'm being so serious. Like, if I could write an autobiography, like, it would be like too many pages long. I'm just gonna say that. So I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade, and I use a lighter shade to highlight like the middle of my face. So I do that, and then I have to mix it with this other one because that one is actually like too like pale yellow, because you see how it has like a yellow undertone, and then this one just kind of, I mean, okay, mind you, they're both like really white, but when they're mixed together, like, it's not that bad. So then I wet my beauty blender, and then you pat it on. Coverage is like very light. Like, I think the foundation itself is like lightweight something. The formulation itself is good because, like, look at how, you see how I'm like just patting it out and it just goes. This foundation is really good for me, especially because I'm still learning how to do makeup, and it's like really nice to have a foundation that works with me. Look at, see, this is really bad lighting, but like this looks fine from over here. Pinkish, I don't know. When it comes to like undertones and something like that, do not include me in the conversation because I don't even know what that means. It was like going with the Wet n Wild natural finish. I feel like this one gives me like a really dewy look to, and then it prevents like the dry patch clinging kind of deal that I was talking about. Okay, so I sprayed it and you fan it with whatever. Today's actually, I think I checked the weather and it's like rainy and sad. And you know what, it's so funny because like ever since like I switched to retail, sorry, let me just cinch this back. Ever since ever since I switched to retail, like I lose, like what day is it? I don't know. I just know I work today, you know what I'm saying? Because I tried waking my partner up for work and then I was like, oh wait, it's Saturday. And he doesn't. He works like throughout the week but not the weekend. Can you see how crazy I am? So where was I going with this? Oh, I was noticing that a lot of people are complaining like, oh my gosh, it only rains on the weekends. And I was like, oh my gosh, wait, that's actually so true. So, and then tomorrow's supposed to be lovely. Like, sun's out, supposed to be super warm. What's the deal? Tomorrow's my first day at my other job. I'll keep you posted. I'm probably gonna do a vlog like really early because I have to be there by 7 a.m. I have to be there by 7 a.m. So where's my brushes? I hate the system I implemented for myself. I was like, oh, I'll just put all my brushes in the closet. Bad idea. This brush for, I think so, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so it's supposed to be low. But the thing is, so like, I don't know if I explained this good yesterday, that, so this job, I'm there from 7 to 9, but apparently I'm like in a different building in the mornings compared to like the evening, which I don't know what that's about. I don't know where my brush paste is. What? I'm tripping, never mind, it's right here. Like I was saying, what was I saying? Something's wrong with me. I literally think I'm going insane. I'm not even, I was about to, you see that? I keep forgetting what I was about to say. Oh yes, so, I don't know. I'm supposed to be there 7 to 9, and then I have like a big break, because I don't work at the other location until 2:30. Okay, so 9 to 2:30. Or like, let's say 9 to 2, because then I always give myself 30 minutes to commute. I'll probably give myself a little bit more time, you know, first impressions. So from 9 to 2, I'm like free. And I'm trying to convince myself like, oh, I can just go to the gym at like 9:30 and then from there, like let's say like 9:30 to 10:30, like an hour in the gym. And then like I could drive home, which is only like 18 minutes away. So then like 10:30, let's say I get home at 11, which won't be possible, but we're just thinking out loud. 11, and then 11 to like 1:45, let's say I'll leave my house to get to the job on time. But you know what? I'm literally doing it because things are getting expensive. I don't know about y'all, but I freak out really bad when things are happening that are out of my control, like this whole presidency. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's scary. Decisions are happening, and we the people, can't really do anything really except pray for the best. We have seen the outcomes of like the decisions being made. That's all I'm gonna say, because if not, I'm gonna start a whole thing and then we're gonna be here for hours. It's 10:05. Okay, I was supposed to leave at like 10:30. Oh my god, I already messed up. Yes, so I got another job for that very reason. Just things are expensive, and then like I was doing the math for my bills and I was like, so money problems, I hate. We need money to be successful human beings and create our own safety. You know, we're here to fend for ourselves basically. And so I got another job because my bills, they're not high, but I do have a lot to pay. And like together, like in a month, I pay an immense amount. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like if I do the math, like I'm always gonna have like a little bit left to spread out throughout that whole month. And I was like, what the heck? And that's why I got like a job, and I'll have like a little bit more extra money for things that we need. Like, we don't go grocery shopping often anymore. We hadn't gone grocery shopping for like almost a month, and he just went yesterday because he got paid on Friday. Just imagine everybody else, you know, like, I always want to thank God because I'm not even going to use this one. I just want to thank God because, you know, I have the opportunity to have a full-time job because the job market, like I said yesterday, is really, really bad. And thank goodness I have a job because it's hard out there for some people, you know. I have a lot of people on Twitter, not X. I need to shave my arm. A lot of people on Twitter that are like, oh my god, like it's so hard to find a job, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But then of course it like depends by state, because I'm imagining like smaller cities are like harder to like attain a job because there's not a lot of demand, makeup and everything, and then very simple, covering what it's supposed to cover, and then I'm just gonna spray this again. This is my favorite. I can literally go on about everything all the time, which is why I made my little mini podcast series, you know what I'm saying, with my middle school stuff. Yeah, be a bad thing sometimes, like if you don't know when to stop, but well, do I know how to stop? I don't know. I feel like I know how to stop. And plus, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just talking too much again. Okay, I like tied it in the back. Tied it in the back. Outfit. Casual. It's raining. Ugh, I would have worn my Birkenstocks if it wasn't raining. Should I braid my hair? Or should I leave it down? I don't know. Or I could clip it up. No. Oh, I got an idea. I'm gonna ponytail it and then clip it. This is literally the last scrunchie that I have. Okay, so I'm gonna... Oh my god, okay, wait. I didn't tell you this other thing. That I was telling my partner that there's like the store that I work at, there's like a barber shop right across from it, right? And I work at a mall, so maybe like a barber shop in the mall is like a funny concept, but trust, it's real. Wow, look, it's so oily, it doesn't need anything else. How's the ponytail looking? Ooh. Does it look nice? There's this lady that works at the barber shop, and she like sweeps for them or whatever, and she's talked to me before once. Like she came to the store once and she like met me or whatever, and we had like a short conversation. And she's like an older lady. She's like maybe like, I think she told me her age. She was like in her late 40s, but like 2 days ago she came up to me again and she was like, oh hey, like what's your name? I tell her my name, and then she's like, where are you from? I tell her where I'm from, and then she's like, okay. She turns around, she goes back into the barbershop. Okay. Okay. And so... Okay, I forgot to mention, I probably cropped this video wrong, but the guy that I'm about to talk about is the barber that works at the shop that supposedly, I think he has a crush on me. I don't know. From where I'm standing in the store, if I turn this way, and his like barber chair is facing this way, so he's always like looking the opposite direction. So if we both look at outside at the same time, we like make eye contact with each other. And doors to the store, because we're done, we're at the mall. Okay, I'm inside the store. Now I'm leaving the store and I have to close the doors and lock it from the bottom. Okay, so now my back is turned to the barber shop. I can see through the glass, because we have glass doors, through the glass doors, that when I exit the store, like he like looks at my direction and he watches me as I'm like closing up shop. And then when I walk away, like, you know, I turn to look at my reflection in the glass doors, and like I casually look at myself, but then I still see that he's still looking. So I think that's odd, and I'm like, why did she come in there and she asked me those two things and then she left? You know what I mean? And I don't know, like he hasn't approached me or anything, and so I don't know. That's just a story. Okay, here's the fit, here's the face, here's the hair. What do we think? Ooh, I think it ain't. Okay, besties, this is terrible lighting. Tomorrow in the morning. Also, look at these are the only two. I have to stop talking. Okay, bye.